The world is changing fast, and yet, some developments are so shocking that even the most experienced analysts find themselves questioning what is real. In the heart of the Philippines, a project has been quietly unfolding, one that has caught global attention yet remains largely hidden from the public eye. They call it Kidlat-X 2025, also known as Lightning-X. It is said to be a hypersonic missile, AI-guided, stealth-enabled, capable of traveling over 700 kilometers, and designed to strike with pinpoint accuracy. While some dismiss it as rumor or speculation, glimpses of its testing and simulations have surfaced online, making it impossible to ignore. Social media platforms like Twitter, YouTube, and Telegram have threads and videos showing animated simulations, technical discussions, and even alleged leaks from local defense forums. These snippets are enough to spark imagination, fear, and pride at the same time. According to defense analysts who spoke on record for reputable sources like The Diplomat and Jane's Defense Weekly, the Philippines has been quietly investing in advanced missile technology. While there is no official confirmation of the Kidlat-X's full capabilities, regional defense experts suggest that the country's strategic focus is shifting toward self-reliance, aiming to bridge the gap with more technologically advanced nations. Reports indicate that if operational, such a missile could change regional dynamics, especially in the South China Sea, where tensions have been simmering for years. Filipino engineers and scientists are rumored to be leading the project, and local social media conversations often emphasize the sense of national pride and achievement associated with it. The realism of Kidlat-X lies in its described features. Hypersonic speed would allow it to bypass most conventional radar systems, while AI-guided navigation ensures that it can adjust mid-flight to counteract defenses. Its stealth design supposedly reduces visibility to modern detection systems, making it a formidable deterrent. Illustrations circulating online, sometimes posted by amateur defense enthusiasts, show a sleek missile accelerating into the sky, its trajectory curving over complex terrains, avoiding hypothetical anti-missile systems, and striking distant targets with surgical precision. While these are simulations, they capture the imagination of viewers, creating a sense that this weapon could be real and operational at any moment. The emotional impact of Kidlat-X 2025 cannot be underestimated. Social media is full of debates and reactions, where ordinary citizens express pride, fear, or skepticism. On Twitter, hashtags like #Kidlat-X 2025 and #Lightning-X trend occasionally whenever new images or videos emerge, showing animated launches or interviews with anonymous engineers claiming to have worked on related projects. YouTube channels with thousands of subscribers have uploaded documentaries and speculative videos analyzing its potential range, speed, and technological sophistication. Even if these are not verified, they contribute to the narrative that something extraordinary is happening in the Philippines, and that the nation is quietly stepping into the league of countries capable of high-tech defense innovation. Experts emphasize that projects like these, whether fully operational or still in development, reflect a deeper shift in strategic thinking. Nations that were once considered peripheral in defense technology are now exploring autonomous guidance systems, AI integration, and stealth capabilities. Kidlat-X 2025, if it exists as described, would be a manifestation of this evolution. References in regional think tank publications point to ongoing tests of missile prototypes and AI-assisted targeting, suggesting that even if full-scale deployment is not yet confirmed, the research is real and continuous. Such developments, shared through credible outlets, reinforce the notion that national security and technological independence are priorities that cannot be ignored. The social dimension of Kidlat-X is equally compelling. Filipinos on platforms like Facebook, Reddit, and YouTube often discuss the missile not just as a weapon, but as a symbol of self-reliance and pride. Animation videos, AI-generated simulations, and technical diagrams circulate freely, blending fact, speculation, and aspiration. Journalists and independent bloggers note that these discussions create a cultural moment where defense technology becomes part of national identity. Even local students and young engineers have expressed admiration for the possibility of homegrown high-tech weaponry, seeing it as proof that their country is capable of competing with larger, wealthier nations. Despite all this activity, one cannot ignore the silence of the government. Official sources remain quiet, press releases are minimal, and there is no confirmation from Defense Ministry spokespersons. Analysts point out that in matters of strategic defense, silence can be deliberate, but it also fuels speculation. Social media users interpret this silence in many ways. Some see it as cautious prudence, others as a sign that the project is incomplete, and a few even fear that hidden developments could be more advanced than the public realizes. The psychological impact of this quietude is profound. It leaves the nation wondering, debating, and imagining, while the true state of affairs remains opaque. Looking at the bigger picture, Kidlat-X 2025 represents more than just a missile. It is a story of ambition, technology, and national pride. It embodies the hope that a nation can develop advanced capabilities without relying solely on external powers. The narrative, whether fully verified or not, taps into deep emotional currents, the pride of innovation, the tension of secrecy, and the thrill of imagining what might be possible. Every social media post, forum discussion, and speculative video adds layers to this story, making it a living phenomenon that engages millions of people both within the Philippines and globally. As we reflect on Kidlat-X 2025, the images, simulations, and discussions give us a sense of realism, even if the full truth is hidden. The missile, real or aspirational, has already influenced public perception, inspiring debates, sparking pride, and commanding attention on digital platforms. References from credible defense publications, combined with social media buzz, create a dual narrative, one rooted in technical possibility and the other in collective imagination. For viewers, this blurring of fact and speculation makes the story compelling and emotionally engaging, drawing them into a vision of a nation quietly rising in technological strength. Yet, at the end of the day, the government remains silent. There is no official statement clarifying the status of Kidlat-X 2025, no press conference, no verification. This silence leaves room for interpretation. Should it be seen as cautious strategy, or does it suggest something deeper? In the absence of official communication, the nation is left to speculate, to imagine the possibilities, and to debate what is real. The silence itself becomes part of the story, almost as powerful as the missile that may or may not exist. It is a silence that compels attention, evokes emotion, and leaves the ultimate truth shrouded, waiting for a revelation that may or may not come.